Guys, it's the end of the month and it kind of snuck up on me. And I was looking at who was booked on, and I was like, well, whoever books on will put through what stretch I want to do. For example, I was thinking box split, but then Rob's come off a leg injury, so I didn't want to do anything too extreme. So we could do box split, we can do yoga, or we can do binds. It's totally up to you. You're freezing? But I'll warm you up then. Okay. All right. Well, if I do the box split like I want to do, then we'll definitely get warm. Okay. So basically, guys, we're gonna get warm by okay. So no, but again, your muscles become warmer when you're at 150 ppm. So I know we don't often do it in the class, but trust me, when I was doing the hot yoga, it was fantastic because you were so warm, you were sweating, and you just felt so supple. It was great. So each exercise is going to be 30 seconds. Okay. So we're going to start off with a bit of a mobility warm up. So it works like this: your knees are together. You do a narrow squat and then a wide squat, and then a narrow squat and then a wide squat. Okay. Ready? 30 seconds and go for it. Narrow as you can, keep the heels to the floor and out the shoulder width. Narrow, wide. Okay, good. Now, with one leg, we're going to go forward and back. Forward and back. Just one leg, just try to let the knee touch the floor. Okay? And go for it. Switch sides and go for it. Okay, rest. Okay. Now you're going to go side to side, lunging as low as you can, side to side, lunging as low as you can. Go for it. Okay, this one now. You're going to take a curtsy lunge behind. So you're going to go behind, feet together, other foot behind, and so on. And go. Okay, rest. So what we're going to do now is we're going to kick with one leg for 30 seconds. Just basically warm the muscles up now to get them moving. Very warm up. So all you're going to do is lift the leg as high as you can. If you want to kick your hand, you can, but you're basically going to do that for 30 seconds. Okay? Go for it. Up and back. Building heat in the body, raising that heart rate, and getting blood in the body. and switch, other side, and go for it. Hey, with that same movement going back to the leg, we're going to add on a second kick. So it goes up, and then it circles out. Go up, and then circles out. Okay? And go for it. The circle, try and make it as big as possible. And switch, other side, ready, go for it. Best. I can see everyone's starting to get warm, now starting to breathe heavy. You could have added on a kick up to 5 rounds. We're now going to go straight to the 5th round. Okay, so watch me closely. It goes straight up, out to the side, side, out to in, hook. So watch out one more time because it is quite long. Up straight, into out, side stretch, out to in, hook. And I promise you, your leg will be fully warm. So I'll talk you through it the first couple of times, okay? So have a go. Same leg kick in 5 kicks, okay? Ready? Straight up, into out. Now side stretch out to the side, out to in, and then hook. And you're back to the side. So straight up, into out, side stretch, out to in, and hook. And again, stretch, in, out, side, out, in, hook. One more time, fit one more in. Okay, and switch legs. Other leg, and then we're going to slow it right down. Side, out to in, and then hooking. Stretch, into out, side, out to in, hook. One more. Good. Everyone's heart rate down. What's your heart rate down? 105. Okay, could be higher. But again, if you've done all 5 rounds, I promise it will be. But again, we're going to move on. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to build up the muscles with a little, basically go through some yoga poses to get the hips open. Okay? So, take your feet out wide. Return to warrior 2. Okay? Then we're going to side lunge. I'm going to go through quite quickly because we've done this before, but again, for me, it's one of the quickest ways to get warm. And then come up, straighten the legs, fall forward. Once falling forward, we're going to take this 3-step approach of taking our hands to one side, taking our hands to the other side, taking the hands forward, and taking the hands through the body. Okay, and up, and let's do it the other way. We're going to go with the warrior 2 the other way. We're going to side lunge, go back up. Now this time, just make your legs slightly wider. Fall forward. Walk the hand over to one side. Over the other side. Forward. Through the legs. Okay, good. Time number 2. So you're going to try and make your warrior 2 deeper now. If you've got yoga block, you can use yoga block. You're going to try and bring your hand down to the inside of your leg. fingertips, knuckles, or hand. Okay. And use your core to come up. Legs facing forward, a little bit wider. Forward, hands to one side. Hands to the other side. Hands forward. And back. And now when my hands are going back, I'm trying to take my hips back as well. Okay, over the other side. Still round number 2 on the other side. So go a little bit deeper. Bring your hand down to the floor, block, wherever's comfortable. Use the core to bring yourself back up. Legs a little bit wider now. Back to it. Going to one side. Side. Forward. Backwards. Okay, last time now. Deepest warrior 2. If inside there's a lot, you stay there. If that's okay, if you go to the outside, feel free to go on a block. Make sure you're not rounding. Use your core to come up. From the middle. Go to your widest comfortable. At the time being. Okay. If you want to keep one hand in the middle for balance, you can. We'll take both over. Over the other side. Forward. And through the legs. And up. Okay. Deepest. Side legs on the other side, just as well as you can. Again, wherever you feel comfortable. Go quick. Push yourself now for. Good. Come up. Again, wear this one. It's the last one. For the time being. Again, keep one hand in the middle, or put the hands over to one side. Hands over the other. Hands to the front. Hands to the middle. Okay, come down to the floor comfortably. And now we're going to do a little bit of pigeon stretch to work the outer hip. So when you work the inside so often, you've got to balance it out the other side. So with the pigeon, we take you through a bunch of different variations. Okay. The first one, you might not feel comfortable about lifting your hands up, but maybe bring your hands to your legs or one hand. Okay. But basically, we're going to do 3 sets of this just to wake up our outer hips if you're okay with it. So you'll lift the arms up and hold for 10. And then fold forward. Come up. And again, if you feel okay with it, then take your hands off. 10. You can fold forward again if you want a slight variation. Weave your hand underneath and try and roll onto your shoulder. You might want to put your arm on a block. Okay, last time, come up. Take the arm the other way. So, up, other side. That hip feels melting now, so that's good. Okay. Okay, get yourself comfortable first. And put one hand down and hands on your legs, or both hands up. And pull forward. Come up. And again, take the hand to the side, or lift the hand up. And feed one arm through. Last time. Come up. Lift the hands. Feed the hands through. Hello. Okay, cool. We're gonna do a little bit of a partner stretching now. And there is 6 of us, so grab yourself a partner, one person a butterfly stretch, one person out of butterfly stretch. Okay, so who's going to be my buddy? Okay, cool. Right, so what we're doing now is we're just using resistance training, or sometimes it's called loaded mobility. If I show you from the side, there's a bunch of ways you can do it. If you're not, if there's a lot of pressure, you get your partner pushed down with their hands. Okay. If you're okay with that, then go into a full push-up. There, or the other option is standing on the legs. But if I just show you from here, basically what we're going to do is, yeah, you stand on my legs. Fine. Okay. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up to 10 and then relax down. Lift up to 10. We're going to do 3 sets. Okay. All right. So wherever you're pushing your partner, hands, push up, or legs. Okay. Go for it and lift up. Okay. So lift up an inch or 2. And relax. One more time, lift. So what's that? Relax. Last time, lift. And relax. Okay, now gently come off. And then the person's going to walk their hands forward, and the person behind is going to push on the middle of the back. And the more flexible you are, the lower they're going to go on your back. So be a little bit higher. That's it. That's it. Put more weight on. Oh, wait. Excellent. Okay, hands to fire.
Start with push-ups, I think. Been a while since I've been stood on.
No worries. As long as you get into it, that's fine. Okay. So again, get into a comfortable position and then lift your knees up an inch or 2. Lift and tense. And then relax, let everything go.
Okay, that's too easy. Stand up.
Okay, that's right. It's okay. You need to know where you are. Okay, and tense. And relax. Last time now, lift. Relax. Oh, almost touching. Well done. Gently come off. And start to walk the hands forward. Go as far forward as you can. What happens is you start pushing at the top of the back. As they get more flexible, move further and further down the back. As long as they can feel pressure. Okay, cool, and relax. Okay, we're going to do a similar thing now in a straddle stretch. So, first of all, switch partner and find your comfortable straddle. Okay, I'll talk you through it, but basically we're going to do 4 rounds from here. 2 options. You can either push with your hands, or as Haroon's going to demonstrate now, he's going to put his back against my back and then walk his hips up so I go forward. Okay, so you don't have to do it like I'm doing. That's just an option for when you get more flexible. Okay, so you're going to go forward to one side, the other side to forward. Okay, ready, go for it. Either pushing with the hands or lying on the back. Come on. I know it's going to change the angle slightly and lie on me at an angle here and lie over one leg. Come on, switch sides over the other leg. Okay, then looking for the 4 set, we're going to go back to the middle. So see if you can now lift yourself up and push the legs out a little bit wider for the last one. Okay, go forward first. Put some lines on top. Okay, nothing yet. That's good partners. Arms are back.
Back.
Okay. Yeah. Ready, and fall forward. Come on. Go one back. Hold. Good. Come on. Go the other way. Hold. Before you fall forward, so your legs go a little bit wider, make a bit more open. Okay. And then fold forward, a little bit bigger this time. Okay, go. Well, okay. Now we're going to go back to the hips because we've just done a lot of the inside. And this hip stretch now, when you first learn it, it doesn't come naturally. So if you want me to come around and help, that's fine. If your hips are incredibly tight, I recommend a figure 4. If Haroon, you lie on your back here, what you need to do is Haroon, cross your knees over the top of each other. Okay, no, but this knee has to be crossed over this knee. That's it. So they're in one line. Okay, now lift your legs up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my knees to pull Haroon's legs out like a T. Okay, that's quite hard. So I'm going to get those straight first. Then I'm going to put my hands on top so they can't slide up my legs, and I walk it forward until he makes a special kind of face. Yeah, that's it. That's my thing. Once they make that face, hold it for 15 seconds, and then go the other side. Okay. For me, that is the best part in the hip stretch there is, but it takes a little while to learn. So if you don't get it, if you can't feel anything, you shout out and I'll come and overdo it for you. So let's take a little bit of time. Okay. Yeah. Same side. We'll do the same side. I think we do it for 15 seconds. Yeah. But again, use the knees to walk it up. So they won't go out any further. Then start to walk forward. Well, that's really secure. Yeah, that's it. And switch side. Yeah. Just legs over. That's it. And when you're ready, switch partner. That's it. Way to go. Forward. So put his hands on. Push your foot down. There, see that? Yeah. So push it down with your hands and you keep them wide with your legs. That's the stretch. Go and switch. Whoa. That's it. Brilliant. Cool. Hello. But you didn't feel it last time I did it too. That's not my fault, that's your hip's fault. It's your impermeable body. It doesn't feel it there. No hips, no wrists, nothing. There was a wrist lock the other day that I did on someone. They were like, "You need to try this on Kirsty." And my argument was, I said, she'll still move even if she doesn't scream. So as long as they move, that's fine. And as long as you don't feel sensation there, that means you're quite open in your hips. That's a good thing. But again, this is with the stretches. It's one of these things where every body is different. It's like diet. It's like everything. Every body is different. So again, this is why I try and vary it up. And some people might go like, "Oh, this stretch is doing nothing for me." Other person, they might go, "This stretch is doing wonders for me." But that's why I try my best to change the format. But again, when they don't work for me, I find it a hard time going, "Let's all do this thing that does nothing for me." Does that make sense? Really weird. Okay, so we're going to do some standing stretches now. And this is directly going to open up the hip. What I would say to some people though, is that take it as far as you can. Now, if it's okay about you, because I know you're incredibly flexible. Is that okay? Is that okay? So basically, what's going to happen is you give me a hand and you give me your leg straight. What you're going to do is you're going to take your partner up as high as they feel comfortable. Okay? I'm only talking that because I know she's very flexible. Now, wherever you are, now she's going to turn the hip over to the side, turn that foot towards that wall. There. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep. So all the way over to your left now. Now, touch the floor. And come all the way up. Now turn your hip back over. Okay. Now from here, that might be enough for you. That's very difficult. From here now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start walk backwards so she starts to put weight on her leg. Okay, so it's the front way. When I come back, turn on the side again. So I'm going to keep a little bit higher because I'm a bit more flexible now. And then I'm going to take you out on your side. What we're starting to do now, build up the strength in this side. But not all of you are going to be able to do that. I'm only using that as an extreme example. For some of you, you might lift up the leg straight, then lift it up on its side. And just do that 3 times or 3 runs, okay? But the turning the hip over is very good for getting that flexibility for doing the side split. So please, please, please listen to your partner, okay? If they can't do it, don't force them to, okay? I'll take you through again with the room. Hold on to my legs so you can see it again. And again, yeah, you want to use the wall, that's fine. So you're going to start with the legs straight. You're going to take it up as high as your partner feels comfortable. When they're up to the top, wait. When they're up to the top, that's when you're going to turn the hip over. That's going to be quite hard for some people. Now, if it's okay, you're going to touch the floor. And then you're going to come up and turn the hip back over. Yeah, it is very hard. Now, either stay there or hold on with 2 hands if your partner walks backwards and you put weight onto your leg. Walking back. Walk back. And then turn your hip over onto the side. And then your partner walks back again. Only if you're comfortable. Walk it, walk it, walk it. Don't push it. Okay? Adam, okay? Yeah. Okay, good. Change leg. Okay. Okay, answer. Leg up. Thumbs up, guys. Turn the hip over. You okay when it touches the floor? Wait. Come back up. Turn the hip over. Let's start over. Okay, turn over to the side. Walk. And then you're gonna walk backwards. There you go. And change partner.
I know.
Yeah, but it's in the mood. Good. Touch your toe. Come on. Yeah. That's what it's in the I'm gonna walk back. Okay. Oh. Right. You over? Over. Change it over. I'm gonna walk back. Good. Take it from.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I actually injured my hip last time I tried this.
Oh, you did? All right.
Yeah, but I was really intense.
Yes. Bring it over. Good. And touch your toe. Your leg back up. Sit. Walk back. What? Your head? Yeah. Push your head. Back. Go on the side. And. Okay, no, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've done something.
Okay,
It happened earlier when I was straddle stretching,
oh, okay,
but it was okay when I was doing that, like, but when I was.
Yeah,
So to do something like that, Nick,
no, it's definitely stop.
I wasn't that side.
No, grab the roller and roll it out.
You need to. come to the
Yeah.
Don't worry, stop now.
That's it. Okay. So, without being, so, just give you different ways to, again, the idea is it doesn't matter if you do the box press or not. What matters is you're strong on that very bit of your leg that you injured.
Yeah.
That is, again, it's something that, you know, it's made fun of in the 80s, like the thigh master thing, but it's actually a really good exercise for strengthening that, the outer hip and the inner hip, here, in the legs. So I'm going to give you now my 3 ways how to test my box split. Okay, you can use shields or anything to support yourself. So if you're close to the ground, use blocks. If you're far away from the ground, you can use shields. Okay, so grab a stack of shields or whatever you need. I'm going to grab the blocks. Blocks on. It's gone from there. If I do. Okay. So. Again, just using these as progression. But my advice is if you're at home, try and use the same measurement every time. Don't use soap, you know, sofa cushions one day, and pillow cushions another day, and then blocks another day, because you won't see the measurement. Okay. So the idea is I'm going out as far as I can. So rest it here. Show it's quite high up. And again, like we were tensing earlier with the legs. Yeah, don't do it, don't do it. Just leave it. You got to know when to quit it. Okay, and then squeeze your legs together for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it's not important that you can bring your legs together, but a good indication to know this is okay for you, you can come up using just your legs. And then, your legs are strong. So then, again, I make it a little bit lower. Then you might want to take away a shield or a pad or something else, and you try it again. If that height was enough for you, stay there. And you go down, get to the marker, and then squeeze. And then again, not important you put your hands down if you want, but if you can bring your legs back in, that is indication of strength. Okay, make it a bit lower. Okay, and go down again. Just probably going to be my maximum for the day. Look, feel a little flexible and squeeze. On this one, I need to put my hands down. So that is one way of getting your straddle, but because there's something underneath you, it's like a safety net. Okay. The other way is rolling from what you're sat on. So again, if I use these here, you might be a lot higher, but I use the front structure. This one's a great one if you sat on your sofa or you've got a bed or something over the ground. But you stand on something, you basically roll from here and roll forward. Make sense? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm essentially stack down in my straddle and I tip forward. Okay, and that's that same rolling hip thing we were doing while we were up here. I'm just going to keep taking blocks away. Okay. And just roll forward. Then you can do it with your hands. You can do it without my hands. Rolling like that. That's working that tipping muscle. Again, you can be as high up as you need to do. Have done this roll into a knot and so. Big. So just chill out, have a gentle stretch through the hip. Whenever I stretch like this, I just want to sit like this forever. I just want to grab hold of my leg and just go, I'm sorry, legs. I didn't mean it. I'll never do this again. Now, Haroon, with your injury, I want to make you feel better about it, okay? This is what I believe. They say when you weightlift, what you're really doing is you're damaging your muscles so they grow back stronger. And with my flexibility, my brother said, when I was first training, I pulled my hamstring all the time because I think they were tight and stiff. And I think I had to break them to start them again. So when I have it, this is just what I tell myself. I have no idea to show it up. This is what I tell myself. I believe it had to be broken because it wasn't going to get any more flexible because it was set in its ways. So as long as when you pull a muscle or damage a muscle, you rehab it properly, I believe it's a better thing. Because I haven't seen a hamstring pull now. That's word by then. Since 2013. That's the last time I had a hamstring. Really major pull. I mean, it's been strained, but to the point where I pulled it so I couldn't kick anymore. hasn't been took since 2013. So I believe that was the time where my legs went. So again, it's not good to damage it, and it's not good to push it, but
I would just emphasize that part of that really matters as long as you rehab it properly.
yeah, you must rehab it properly.
There's a growing body of evidence that minor sort of muscle damage injuries that don't get rehab properly end up leaving these lingering imbalances where it's just never reactivated. You never use that thing again.
Yeah.
But assuming you do get those muscle groups working again, get the blood flowing to it, it probably will be better than it was before.
So for the next week, just when you're resting, when you're home, ice and hot constantly, and then gentle massage with a roller or anything else. But again, that's happening. So anyway, guys, that's it. Like I said, I haven't planned it that much. I forgot it was the end of the month, but I knew we had 3 months to go, and we had to do 3 more little things. So I knew we hadn't done the box bits for a while. So there we go. So we got yoga and fines to go next 2 months, which probably be better as it gets colder. Because you want that's what I was thinking about a box. We don't want to be doing it in December. Otherwise, we just sit in the heating on and just have a hot yoga. Okay, guys, there you go. That's 45 minutes. Hold on. Thank you.